Hey everyone, how you doing? Just recorded 2 more videos today, so I've just got to quickly edit them. So I've just got to redo them. Not redo them, edit them. While I'm editing, I like to go live. 'Cause that's what I do, don't I? I'm always going live. Hello everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're all okay. By the way, the new video is live. How to get clients. We always get asked this, don't we? Kept being asked on the live chats. So it's now available for you to not sign up, go and watch it. Don't have to watch it right now either. You can watch it in your own time. Is there something on the microphone there? Looks like there's some fluff, doesn't it? But there isn't. Really weird that. No. Anyway. But I hope you're all okay. Hope you're all having a good Friday so far. Right, let's get on to editing. You know what I love about editing? Actually, there is nothing I love about editing. I love it when it's done. That's the bit of editing I love. When it is done. It's when it's not done. That's the bit when I lose sleep and get a bit like, oh, for God's sake, get on with it. So we're just editing a couple of videos. One of the videos is about the Ken Burns effect and how you can do it in Elementor without using the slideshow. So I found a bit of code and I got it to work, so that's good. And I've done 3 more videos reviewing 3 homepages. So I've got to edit, stitch it together, and then get that released. And my schedule is get out the reviews tomorrow, because I know some of the people are waiting on that, and I don't like to keep people waiting. So that will be out in about 13 hours. So when I say tomorrow, I actually mean 13 hours. I mean on Sunday, the Ken Burns video. And I know someone wanted that, but I can't rush out some videos. Otherwise, you have too many videos, which is a bit pants. People were put off by my singing yesterday. I will try to do less singing today. What? Someone wants me to build a video on SEO-friendly gig description on details. What? I'm actually gonna point them to Bertha. You heard of the Bertha plugin? I'm gonna tell them go and use Bertha. Bertha might give you the answer for what you want. Okay, so go and use Bertha. So let me get the adding keyword. Hey, watch this using Bertha AI. If you really want to get keywords and whatever into your descriptions using Bertha AI for keywords, etc., and use the process here, rank math, and substitute for your gigs, for your gig descriptions, for your gig descriptions. You get me? So go and do that. Go and watch a video on Bertha that I've already done. Okay, I already did a video on Bertha and all of that. Go and watch that, and that will tell you what you need to do to get your keywords. Oh, hey, yeah, I mean, I have to be honest though, J Roy, we don't use MailerLite now, because what we have found with MailerLite is that there's sometimes an issue where you schedule it and the email goes out after you've scheduled it. So you've said it's going to go out at 10 o'clock next week, and it went out 4 hours later. So let's say we're advertising an event. The email went out after the event, or some people got like 5 versions of the email, which annoys people. So we've moved on to Active Campaign, which costs a lot more money, but we think Active Campaign will be better. But I hope MailerLite works for you, and I'm glad the video helped. Hey, 50095, how you doing? What are you up to? What tools do I use apart from Elementor? Used to use Photoshop a lot. I don't use Photoshop now because of the cost. I use Canva and stuff like that. For prototypes, I use the power of the scribble. Scribble. I just scribble my designs. A rough layout for how it's going to look. Because it protects me then from having to do pixel perfect or the client not letting me rearrange things when I realize it doesn't look that good on page. What looked good on paper and Photoshop or Adobe XD or Figma does not look good when you actually have it on screen with the actual wording and the content. Do you know what I mean? You design it with placeholders, and then when you get the actual wording on, you go, it's not quite right. So I go with Scribble's header, hero banner. We're going to have a wording image. Will say this. What kind of image? Will it be fixed or scrolling? Are we going to have icons? How many columns? Any parallax effects? Testimonial. Scribble. Why? How long would it take you to do a site prototype using Adobe XD or something? But a Scribble, you send it to the client. You take a photo. You send it as a WhatsApp or an email. They look at it. They might scribble back or send you something different. They go, oh, can we swap it? Sure. You just do another scribble. Easy. Whereas if you're using Figma or Adobe XD, it takes time. And if our client said they really wanted us to do that, then we would charge for it. But have you seen this video? In this video, okay, I do demonstrate a Canva wireframe. I do demonstrate a Canva wireframe. So if you watch that video, okay, is that the right video? I think I gave you the wrong video now. Have I given you the wrong video? I think I've given you all the wrong video. Have I given you the wrong video? Yeah, that's the wrong video. You want to be watching this video. Sorry, this video. Let me get the right video. Let me get the right video. I want to get the right video. Wait, sorry. It's this video or prototype. That video, right? So somewhere in the middle, whatever, I'm talking about web proposals. There's a timestamp. Look for the web proposals timestamp. All right. You go to that timestamp. That talks about how we just do a quick one in Canva, but usually scribble, because I don't want to spend time working on a perfect design, and when you build it, it doesn't really work. Because when your if you think the content's like that, and then they give you that, well, this little section with a little image does not work now with that big text. So do you need to rethink how you arrange the content? And if you got time to, and if they've paid you for your time to do Adobe, Figma, and all of that, do it. But most people I work with, they just want to get on with the web design. Yeah, we want to get the spec done, the look of it, and all that. But a bit of flexibility sometimes means you're not restricting your creativity. Hope that helps, mate. Hope that helps. I hope it helps. It's always good to be helpful. Yes. That is what they say in the Dagobah star system. Okay, right. Just got to quickly check some. Whoa, what's all this? Messages. Takes. I also got a promising or giving how to do. Whatever. Why did people have to jump onto mine? Just replying to some messages here. See what I mean? I spend an hour recording videos. I come back and boom, I'm just like, I spend an hour recording videos and I come back to 23 notifications on Facebook. And these aren't just notifications where someone liked this, someone's reacted. No, these are actual messages replying to stuff. So I need to now reply to some people before I can get on my editing. So if I don't reply in 2 hours' time, that list will grow and it grows and it grows and it grows and it becomes a bottomless pit of words. I've already given him a tutorial. What are you all doing? I've already given him a tutorial. So people are saying, hey, get a tutorial. I've already given him the tutorial. Read what has happened above. Don't say to someone, get a tutorial. There is already tutorials on this. What I don't like is like sometimes if there's replies to a question on the Elemental community group, someone's probably already replied. Someone's probably already given the answer, but they don't check. And then they just sometimes confuse matters by giving their own answer. If I rule the world. I don't even know the words. In fact, does anyone know the words? All we know is if I rule the world. Reminds me of the song Fagin sings in the Oliver Twist musical Oliver. He goes, how does it go? What's his song sing? He goes, I can't remember the song now. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 something like that. Right. We are on top of our messages. Right. Let's get on to doing the editing of the videos. It is time to clack on. Haha. Right. Hey. Okay. So let's just get this over here. So someone has just sent me a message saying, I was wondering if you know it's possible to achieve an elemental pop-up so that after they complete the form, a submission subsequent pop-up. Of course. For the form, in the settings, go to action after submit, select pop-up, then select your new pop-up, and that will activate after they click send. The sequence of pop-ups. So you might have a form. When you click the send button, action after submit, you can then have another pop-up, and that pop-up might contain like a discount code or a coupon code, or it might contain a downloadable virtual product as well. I am listening to the the audience. Right, let's just do this. So, we haven't got many joined in yet today, but if anyone does join or whatever, ask questions, okay? It's what we're here for. It's what we're here for. We it's what we're is what we're here for. Ah, damn it. Just did the wrong video. Oh no, where's my video gone? There it is, found it. Do you know how frightening that is when you suddenly realize, oh my god, the video I just spent an hour recording did not record? That's when life loses all meaning. You know what I'm saying? This microphone is brilliant on sound. You know that? When you record videos, super good. Super good. I am listening to my vision. No, hold on. I think I've got this wrong. I think I've got this wrong. Cool. I think that was good. Just applying a Ken Burns effect to the video. So just check out. Sorry, I've just got to quickly check something. Yep, so let's just check the questions. Update freelance Barcelona. Hey, how you doing, Barcelona? What's the weather like there? Hot, windy? How you doing? Thanks for joining Info as well. It's the beauty about Elementor. Not Elementor, YouTube. Hot today. Hey, Jimmy. Bonjour, bonjour. Very windy today in the UK. Freelance Barcelona. Very windy today. So if anyone just missed the beginning bit, I'm just editing 2 videos. They're quick videos, by the way. They won't take me long. I should have them done in half an hour. One is the Ken Burns effect with Elemental, but not using the slideshow, because you might not want the slideshow. And the other is 3 reviews of home pages. Oh dear, bit of a sound glitch there. Oh dear, I think it's a sound problem. Very windy, Barcelona. Very windy. Actually, I lie. It's actually calmed down. So it's not as windy now, actually, by the way. Sorry, I think I was shouting then. It's not as windy now, which is kind of cool. And the Spain weather is node. What did you mean snowed? And the Spain weather is node. What's that? Node. The Spain weather is node. Remember the how to get clients video is now live. It is now live, people. How to get a client. No, there's no guarantee. There is no guarantee, but the video does help. No, sorry. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I do typos and stuff all the time. Um, I wonder if the storm is heading over your way as well. I don't know what's happening with the storm. I think it's going upwards, so it might miss Spain. I don't know. I'm not sure actually. Ah, sunny days every time. I am jealous. I don't like you. I'm jealous. Go on, Jimmy. Tell me something funny. Tell me something. You were listening to 90s, 80s music last night. Go on, tell me something funny. You have me intrigued. I'm waiting to hear this. What's Jimmy, the skating choreographer, going to tell me? So yesterday I tried to do the horizontal scrolling again. No! Did you have a backup, Jimmy? I hope you had a backup. Very weird if it did that. I'm going to say, Jimmy, if you're going to test it, right, do it on a staging site or a blank site where you got nothing else on there. Because sometimes it could be that maybe other codes or something in the website. But I would do more than just like laugh if that happened to me. I'd be like smashing my screen over the wall. What is going on? Oh, what? Do you mean this background, Barcelona? Do you mean this one? You mean how I did The Office? Yeah, I hate doing that. You know, when you have to go to FTP, I hate doing all that. So when I know I'm testing something out, I just make sure I get backups done. But luckily, I use SiteGround, and they have a daily backup anyway, which is super super good. Which is super good. If I rule the world, ba 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 bum bum ba bum. Tell you one song I haven't heard in a while. I used to like that was Guantanamera by Wyclef Jean. Guantanamera. Mm. Guantanamera. I don't know the words, by the way. Hey, 1066. I've done the review. The review will be coming out in 12 hours time. Okay, so I've done a review of 3 websites. That video is coming out in 12 hours time. All right, you just got to wait for it a little bit, but it's coming. All right. Where do you live again, 1066? Whereabouts are you? You in London? Are you in London, 1066? Yeah, it's going to be pretty bad down there, isn't it? When I haven't straightened my hair, this is when I put the hat on because my hair's messed up. Whoa. Do you like playing with code then, Barcelona? So are you like a CSS coder, HTML, JavaScripting, stuff like that? Early mentor, how you doing? I'm okay. I'm feeling good. I am tired. It's been a very heavy going week. Late nights, things on my mind, stuff like that. Not just work related, other things. And then felt quite tired, but I wanted to get some videos done, edited, some work on a website, some images, and getting ready for our 5-day free challenge, which starts on Monday. And of course, yesterday there was this big heavy duty video we released on how to get clients. So for those of you that are using Fiverr, Upwork, haven't considered LinkedIn, you know, how can you help yourself with web proposals, pricing strategy? The video is out. All right. How to get clients. And what I do recommend though is you do share that video with people. All right. Share it. Let people see it because it's all free. You don't pay for anything. It's all free, but it's trying to help you to not make mistakes. And it tells you stuff I wish I knew 5 years ago. Barcelona, jQuery. Whoa, hey, nice one. I am rubbish on JavaScript and jQuery. Right? The minute you say JavaScript, I get out my shield and I say, stay back, stay away from me. JavaScript, I'm not good on JavaScript at all. You know, it's my Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now? Do you know what I did? I hit the button. How long was it out for? Oh man, how long was it out for? Was it out for a while? God, how long was it out? Have I been out for like 1 or 2 minutes? Damn. Thanks for pointing this all out, everyone. Okay, so early mental, hey, hope you're okay. I was talking about JavaScript. Now, JavaScript is my kryptonite and I hate it. But yeah, I kind of do what Barcelona does. I find code, I test it out. If the code works, I use it. Code pen can be a pain because you copy it, but the JavaScript doesn't work. And I'm struggling to understand why. Dennis has asked is where do I see myself in 5 years' time? With 100,000 subscribers, probably 200,000. I want to see myself promoting. I want to see myself on the circuits, presentations, not just doing videos and stuff like that. I want to be getting to the point where we're turning over £200,000 a year. We don't just want to be working to live or survive. We want to be. I really want to take Web Squadron places, but I really want to help people out, stuff like that. I'll still be in this room in 5 years' time, if that's what you meant. I'll still be here. Take care, 1066. Just seen that. I'll probably still be here for the next hour or so, I think. Already been live 31 minutes. Do you know how quick time flies when I'm on here? It flies. It flies so much. Guantanamera. Guantanamera. Whatever they say. I don't know what to say. What are you working on? What are you working on, Dennis? So sorry, I was talking, and if I didn't read the messages, so sorry for being silent then. I could have lost my entire audience. Cleaning company website from Berlin. I hope you're cleaning it up well. Guantanamera. Right, let's just delete. That's 3 minutes of footage I've deleted from a video. Just like that, because it was I realized I was talking rubbish in there. Oh, hold on. I think I've just deleted more than I needed to. Oh no, I deleted more than I needed to. Ugh, did that wrong. Come on, delete, delete. Okay. NFT website. Wow. I still don't understand NFT. I don't get it, and I don't think I'm gonna get involved in it because I don't think I've got the time to get involved. You know, like, I need to look into it. What do I need to do to create NFTs? But it sounds like a lot of hassle, and I know some people it's easy, but with everything else I got going on, I don't think I could juggle it. I don't think I can juggle it. NFT, I just so many people make it sound so easy, but I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, they're creating I get what they're creating, but I'm like, they make it sound easy, but it's not easy. So anyway, let's not focus on NFT. Right, cool. Stitching videos together, always good. The websites, web creation, Elementor videos, YouTube, all of this stuff, social media, the power of creativity in the palm of your hand or your mouse. But your hand, your palm is over the mouse. So it's the palm of your hand still. That power of creation, creativity, you know? So good. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your fresh ways. Fresh ways? I'm not very good at remembering words to songs. I make it up then as I go along, just to the beat. Biggie, biggie, biggie. Um, in UK, Google business listings work fine to find customers. Yeah. Google My Business is good to help your website, your business climb up the Google rankings, especially when someone is searching in an area. Um, it's not so, I mean, finding customers, if I was you, okay, Barcelona, I would watch this video. If you're trying to find clients, okay, uh, better to use LinkedIn to find clients. or build what I call outreach stroke audience. I would recommend you do that. I'd recommend you do that. That's going to help you better. So not many people know that you are a web designer. Do you mean for yourself? Do you mean they don't know that you're a web designer? Do you mean they don't know that you are one? Boom, boom, chicka, boom, 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 chicka, boom, boom, boom. Man, that was the sound of the mid 90s. 97, 96, 97. Notorious B.I.G. And when you think about it, 25 years ago, just over 25 years ago, he died. 25 years ago. And then you got Tupac as well, long after that. Biggie, 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 can't you see? And I just love your freshy ways up. Din, 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 din. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. So what is this? What is this tool? Create step-by-step documentation, download and create beautiful step-by-step guides with screenshots. Looks good. I know LinkedIn is trendy, but if there was one social media that I don't understand is LinkedIn. Yeah, look, Jimmy, watch the video, okay? So click that link, go to the video, use the timestamp and click on LinkedIn, right? Not asking you to do a lot, just asking you to connect with, improve your profile, connect with people, and reply to people. Believe me, my tip for replying, you're going to go, ah, I did not think of that. You know, oh my God. So skip to the LinkedIn bit, okay? And when you see what I do, you're going to go, this is interesting. It's a clever way of getting yourself out there without forcing yourself. What I hate is LinkedIn is when you sometimes connect to some people, they send you a direct message. Hey, yeah, we do this. We're a tech company. We've got some new software. We think you should download and use it. Hey, let's set up a 2-hour call when you're ready. Tonight, tomorrow, next week. When are you? Look, 2-hour call. I'll even buy you lunch. What? It's a virtual Zoom call. What do you mean you're going to buy me lunch? But yeah, we'll get together. Those sort of people put me off. But you're able to let people know you're a web designer in a clever way. It's not guaranteed for everyone, the methods I put out there, but they're guaranteed to get you more traction and audience and be noticed more than just having a website. So I've got to be honest, loads of people don't know about our website or what we do, but that video, I mean, I'm actually going to say don't skip to LinkedIn. I'm going to say grab some popcorn, tea, soup, whatever, and just watch the whole thing. The reason I say watch the whole thing is there's stuff I'm going to say about Fiverr, Upwork, proposals and strategy and everything, which all comes together. Everything has a knock-on effect, okay? And it helps you to understand how to approach clients better and how to hopefully get clients approach you without you approaching them. Right. I'm just going for a loo break. Back in 42 seconds. Go on, stop clock. 42 seconds. It'll probably be longer. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Ugh. I think that was more than 42 seconds. I think I was just over a minute. I think I was over a minute. Come on, Imran, keep editing. Yep. In fact, I forgot to share this, didn't I? I forgot to share this on my Publer to let people know I am live. Copy video link. Close. Let people know that you are live. One of the mistakes I make when I sometimes go live, I forget to let my social media know that I'm live. So if you want to chat, you can chat. Hey, I'm live. If you chat about Elementor, design, WordPress, or anything else that's on your mind. Anything else? Doesn't have anything to do with websites. Biggie, can't you see? My mom, the words hypnotize me, and I just love your freshy way. I don't think he says freshy ways. I just love your something ways. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Hey, the 90s, the 80s and the 90s. After that, it all went to pot. Everything just went to pot. But you know, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Hey, how you doing? Let's go. Right, that's one video done. We can save that now. Right, let's just save this video down. Let's check it actually still works okay. Do 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 do. Hey, goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Might have to call someone up in a bit. Something to do with a client where we've just got to check something out. Staging site. About which process do they want us to apply? Do we just move a staging site to overwrite the existing site? Or do we download the staging site and import into the existing? Because we don't control the host provider for that website. So we need them to make a decision. Because if they don't make a decision, oh, they have to make a decision. Oh. Hey Abdul, how you doing? What's the weather like for you? How you doing? What you working on? What you working on? Hey? Anything good? La 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 la. La la la. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. What are you working on, Abdul? Disappeared again? Are you still there? What are you working on? I want to know. I want to know. Do, do. Do, do, do. What are you working on, mate? Anything good? Anything you want to share? Anything exciting? Anything that's got you excited? Got to go to a birthday party on the weekend, you know, kids' ones. And that's going to wreck my time for doing stuff. I just hope it's a good party. Better be a good party or I'll be annoyed. I won't be very impressed if it's not a good party. Better be a good party. They'll have loads of food which is full of carbohydrates, which I won't like. But, you know, my son wants to go, so if he wants to go, I gotta go. You know, if he wants to go, I gotta go. That's just the way it is. Right, Ken Burns. I think it's better in white. Is it better in white? Yeah, it's better in white. Yeah, better in white, better in white. Ding, 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 ding. That kind of works. No, I don't think it works, does it? It doesn't work. I need a red picture of a mountain. No, you don't need a red picture. I need a blue picture of a mountain. Blue mountain, blue, 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 blah, blah, blah. Right, there we go. That's not good either. Yeah, that's a good image. That'll do. Canva is so good when you just want to find an image to make a point or demonstrate something. Canva is wicked. Download the image. Download it. User management plugin. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Jimmy. I'm not sure. Nothing's coming to mind yet. I know of one last year when I was looking for someone. What was it? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. You'll have to Google it. And when you Google, set your search results to be updated in the last month, because that's going to show you stuff that's probably been written or released, in 2022. You don't want to be reading about something from 4 years ago, which probably isn't even good now. So double check on that, and you'll get your answer. Right, that's one video done. Let's crack on to the other video. Boom, boom, boom. Tsh, ba-dum, ba-dum, tsh. Western girls. Tsh, do-do-do-do, tsh. Let's just take the statistics. Hey! We've hit 4,000 subscribers. 4,001. 4,001 subscribers. Woo! We've breached the 4,000 mark. Finally. Somebody stop me. I wonder if we can hit 5,000 by the end of March. The end of March, we've got less than 6 weeks. No, hold on. I think it's nearly 6 weeks, end of March. Can we hit 5,000? Cheers, guys. It normally, at the moment, our current rate is about 7.5 weeks per 1,000 subscribers. I would love it if we could accelerate that so that it was like we got 1,000 each month, and then it just, exponential growth, like that. But a lot of it is down to your content, isn't it? A lot of it is down to your interaction, your engagement. Are you putting out stuff that is relevant and people like to know about or be inspired by? That is the key, really. And not become stagnant. Don't become boring. Predictable. Don't become predictable. Sometimes people can be quite predictable. And you know exactly what they're going to pump out because it's the same old stuff. So I like to be very, very different. I try not to be stagnant. Right, so I need to make a note of this one here. So we got intro. You always have to get your timestamps right when you do a video. I can't remember what the website's called now. What was the website called? Damn it, I've forgotten what the website's called. Ah, yeah, here we go. So, top boss. So we're going to do that video. We've been live now for exactly 1 hour. Well, 1 hour and 1 minute. It's just how we like to operate. Right, so let's play. Trying to fly through this editing today because it's Hey David. Hey Ant. Very, very windy. Very windy. I mean, last night here, just got to change the heating on this. Sorry, it's got to change the heating down here. It was super, super windy last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep again because all I could hear was just the wind battering the house. And I kept thinking, oh my God, the window's going to fall out. Just editing a bit, another video. You might think you seem to edit a lot of videos. It's just that because when I go live, I'm not focusing completely on a solid web design where you need your full attention. When you're editing videos, I can be a little bit distracted with talking. It's not completely time sensitive, if that makes sense. So what I tend to do is, if I've got any videos I'm recording, whatever, I tend to do them first thing in the morning, and then I can edit them during the day or the following day or whatever. And it just works. It just works like that. And I've already got videos lined up until the 16th of April. So I'm just about 2 months. When I say 16th of April lined up, they're recorded, edited, uploaded onto YouTube, and I've scheduled them every 2 or 3 days or whatever they come out. And then what happens is, because my videos are coming out every 2 or 3 days, I might get asked, oh, I might look into a problem or I'll do a site review or whatever. I record the video and then in the gaps I've got, because the videos come out every 2 to 3 days, I drop a video in. So I have gaps, you know. But with me, it's good to have a 2-month window so that if I had a busy period for a week or two where I'm really maxed out, there's still videos going out. I don't need to worry. There's still content going out there. So I think that's the key thing with if you do YouTube, you got to keep having stuff come out until you get to like 200,000 subscribers or whatever. You know, you could disappear and do a video once a week and nobody minds. But when you're competing against the big people and others to get content out there, you got to keep creating. It's like social media. You got to do a social media post at least once a day. I recommend 3 a day. 3 a day. Okay. But if you don't do a social media post at least every day, sometimes people forget you're there. Oh, the YouTube algorithm. Give up with that. Give up with that. I was always well, to be honest, Jimmy, in terms of being upfront in schedule, I was about a week ahead of myself. I'd always have the following weeks loaded up and whatever. And then I I think it was December time. No, towards Christmas time, in fact, end of December, beginning of January. I was like, so I've got 6 videos to do, and at the minute, I'm doing 1 a day. I'll do 1 today, 1 tomorrow, 1 Wednesday, whatever, like that, yeah? And I was like, but I could do all 6 if I just sat here for 2 hours and did them. Just did them. And then I edited them over my own time. And when I got into that routine, within 2 days, I've done 6 videos, edited, da 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 da. And if you're releasing every 3 days, 6 times 3, that means for 18 days, you've got your videos done. Because you do them every 3 days, you release them. So just 6 videos. So in 2 days, I've done 18 days worth of material. And then your brain goes, oh, hold on. You know, if I do 6 videos Monday and another 6 next week, 12 videos every 3 days, that's 36 days. That's 1 month. And I'm already into the next month. And you go, dun, 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 dun. It works. It helps you out. So being ahead of yourself, and it means you get a bit, you know, if you suddenly decide, oh, you know what? I just don't want to do a video today. I need to take a break. You can, because there's content lined up going out. It's as long as you make sure the content you do does not become out of date. You got to be careful of that. Hey, Louis. Hey, 1066. Reminder that the how to get clients video is now live. And, you know, share it on LinkedIn, share it on your social media. Let the whole world know. Let everybody know. So, as some of you will know, at the bottom of my garden, which is about 30 meters away from the house, I had a little garden studio room. Insulated, electrics, everything. Really, really nice room. Did it up and I did my recording. When it was raining, when it was windy, when it was super cold, I didn't go there. Because then what you hear is when it's raining or it's windy. And when it's cold, even though it's fully insulated, trust me, you still need a heater. And you get in, you're like, oh, you know, and it takes about 10 minutes to fully feel warm again to do your recording. You're wasting time and you got to walk out. Okay. So you go, sometimes in the cold, I'm putting my coat on to go in the garden. So I transferred everything up to here. The walls, the lights, everything. So now I am not kidding you. I got up today, got out of bed, had some tablets, quickly had a quick wash, put my hat on because I haven't done my hair, put some clothes on, came into here, boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Let's get recording. Don't need to go to the office. So having it here, it's nicer, you see, because like I go, oh, you know what? I want to go for a break or I want to go to the loo. I can. When I was in the garden office, if I wanted to go to the loo, I have to come all the way back inside, go to the loo, go all the way back out. Oh, I feel like having some more Pepsi or something to eat. I'm going to come all the way back to the house, go all the way back. I could buy a fridge. I could take food with me, but things are unpredictable. And you're wasting energy if you get another fridge in there, right? I'm always thinking about how to be productive and efficient. I always think of myself as being very efficient in problem solving, finding solutions, and how to work. I don't like waste. I don't like the long way round of getting somewhere. I like to go, right, what's the quickest and best way? Don't cut corners, but what's the most efficient, best productive way? And when people talk to me sometimes and they're like, hey, Imran, guess what? I go, I don't know. What do you want me to guess? You don't even have to say the word Imran. You're looking at me, you're talking to me. You don't have to say, hey, Imran, I'm right here, you're here. Just get to your point. Don't dilly-dally, waffle, flower puff things up. Just get to the point. You know, well, sometimes my wife says to me, hey, Imran, can I ask you something? Well, just ask. Don't say, can I ask you something? Because you won't like it if I say no, I'm busy. Just ask, just say, you know, can we get pizza tonight? Just ask. Don't say, hey, Imran, can I ask you? And I go, yeah, what? Can we get pizza? Oh my God, we could have saved 3-4 seconds of my life. Just get to the point. I am impatient. Get to the point. Man, skating outside when it rains. I hear what you mean. Hey, Charlie. Free panels of your garden fence. Go and check with your neighbour. I bet they stole them. Dodgy people, neighbours. It was really windy last night. Luckily, not a single panel has come down and no trees have come down or branches. I've got really tall trees at the back. And even at the front, none of the bins flipped over either. So last night was really windy. Plant pots, some are falling over and whatever, but that's about it. But you see where you are, Charlie, Devon, you know, that whole area, London, that's where you're going to get the brunt of it, isn't it? That's the brunt of Eunice coming in. Woo! The storm, that's the brunt of it. We're getting kind of like the, no. Here you go, here's a bit of wind. Well, heavy wind, but here's wind. Right now, the trees are waving a bit, but can you hear it? Look. Nothing. There's nothing there right now. So it's all okay-ish. Might get windy later, though. So, Ant, to answer your question, we used to offer hosting, email, and all of that. We don't do that now. Too much hassle than it was worth for us. Managing hosting, email, boxes, all of that kind of thing. Too much hassle. So now I advise clients, just go get it yourself. Yes, you're losing income, but I would rather not have the stress. Plugin updates, well, that's part of your maintenance package. So we have different levels, but our basic one is £600 for the year. That's going to be your WordPress, your Elementor, your plugin maintenance, helping you if your website goes down. You know, this is where we recommend they go to a host provider that provides daily backups, so they don't have to do it via third party. But yeah, we do that. And content updates. So we kind of say, you know, you're allowed minor updates. If you say you want a whole brand new page, loads of content or whatever, then they have to pay for that. But if it's minor updates like, you know, updating newsletter, wording, image, change little things around, fine, we'll do that. Yes, Charlie, half term. I can't wait for my son to go back next week. Because even my wife will be back at work, the house will be silent. I like it when it's quiet. You wouldn't believe that. You like it when it's quiet. You don't stop talking. I like it when there's no one else here, is what I mean to say. You know what I mean, Charlie. You don't have to worry about, right, are they eating? Have they eaten? Have they brushed their teeth? Have they washed their face? Have they showered? Have they done this? Have they done that? I go down and I'm like, what is all this mess? And most of it's by my wife. These days, she makes the most mess. I'm so compulsive about things being tidied and put away. She comes home from work and she puts a bag here, bag there, coat there. Opens an envelope, leaves the envelope there, paper there, this, that. And you think, what the heck is going on? Or when she's eaten and she's using like a table mat or a coaster. I come in, she's put her food away, but the coaster is still there. I'm like, put the table mat away as well. Tidy up. Because I'm one of those people where if you go into your room or you go downstairs and things aren't tidy, it just unsettles me. Because I feel like if things are tidy in a room, everything is put away, I feel more calm. You can open the curtains, the sun is coming in or whatever's coming in, and everything is tidy and nice. I feel good. LinkedIn signature, is that the bit of my video you've just watched? Exactly, Jimmy. When things are tidy, you feel relaxed. When you go down and there's bits of paper, tissues, this, that, whatever, things aren't in the right place, it's chaos. And the thing about chaos is this tissue that's over here might now be over here. And there might be a new one over there and a new one over here. And it's like chaos. Chaos theory. Yeah, so what do you think about that signature bit on LinkedIn? It's a different way of putting yourself out there without shoving it down someone's throat, don't you think? So rather than you sending them a DM message, what you're doing is you reply to posts you care about and you don't mind getting involved in a conversation about. So don't do it to every random post. But you're then letting them know, hey, I'm Charlie and I can help you drown. Come with me if you want to drown or whatever, right? Okay. You're giving them something a little bit more in a sneaky little way. I bet when I now go on LinkedIn, I'm gonna see so many people and I'm gonna count the dashes. I'm gonna go, oh my God, you've got 12 dashes. I had 12 dashes. You've copied me. No, but it's just these little tips, little things that sometimes people pay someone to tell them, hey, I'm going to help you get found on LinkedIn. And then you pay them and they tell you stuff. You go, really? Is that it? Like there's someone out there, I'm not going to name the name. She's on LinkedIn a lot. She does like a 5-day challenge for how to find clients on LinkedIn, right? It's basically everything I'm telling you, but she doesn't do the signature. That's my extra to you all. But all she says is improve your profile and connect with people, and that's it. Well, that's only going to help you so much. But talking to people, but via their own post with a signature is magic. It's magic. Say yes, Paul. Yes, Paul. Do you remember Whizbit? 1980s. What was it? 84? 85? Hoppa whiz away, hoppa that away, hoppa whiz away, my oh my. But then the chorus to Whizbit was really weird. It was like, my daddy then called them. My daddy then called them, my oh my. What does it mean, my daddy then called them? What does that mean? But yeah, so in my, when you have notes in your Apple or your Windows, whatever, right, Mac, your notes, I have a note, and in that note, I have key links, and I have my signature. So I just copy paste whenever you do it. So easy, so easy. Dedication's what you need if you wanna be a web designer. Yeah. That's what you need. So anyone out there that has not watched the video, okay? Again, like anyone joining in, right? This video came out yesterday, right? How to get clients, right? I'm not promoting this because I just want you to watch it. There are tips and hints in there. Watch it properly, okay? Because everything connects back to the previous bit to help yourself. Because when you go for a period where you haven't got any work, you start to get desperate. You start to advertise maybe in promotions. You don't need to do that. You start chasing people. Oh, do you want work? Do you want work? you go over top. But what you can do is help yourself to do a little bit of homework to improve how you do proposals and strategy and how you can connect with people. So hopefully they want to work with you. So when you get quiet moments, use them to your advantage. Look at your social media profile. Do you need to change it? Change it. Cover profile? Change it. Use it. Yeah, explore. Be curious. I'm always curious and it gets me into trouble, but be curious. If you want to be, oh, you know who I mean, Dave Shuttleworth. So we can't name names here, but she is great. She is really good, but I'm no walkover and I'm not gullible or naive and I can see things. And when out of curiosity, I did join one of her 5 days just to see what is there anything new? And in 5 days, there's so many people getting excited about, wow, this is super good. And I'm like, really? What have you learned in there that's actually going to help you really make a difference? And of course, it's just trying to lure you into paying a lot of money to do other stuff, which is okay if you want to do that. But I can tell you now, I know people that have joined up and they've come out of it without much. And what these companies do is they always say to you, hey, if after 6 months you've not achieved what you wanted to achieve, you get your money back. But to get your money back off some of these memberships, they will say, yes, but did you follow exactly what we told you? And even though you did, they'll find a way to say, no, you did not. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You know, and they're not telling you anything groundbreaking, you know? So in the video we released, when you jump to the LinkedIn bit, we're practically telling you what they told you in 5 days in like 10 minutes. And we tell you something they don't tell you. So watch it. Watch it. Exactly, Ant. So the reason I covered Fiverr and Upwork is because a majority of people that ask me, how do I get clients, are in that gig economy. I don't do Fiverr or Upwork. I don't do that because I'm not a fan of the low income. You can get to the higher income, but it takes longer. But I think the key bit is in the Fiverr bit, when I talk about how to help yourself, which I think is the 4th timestamp, I think, there's stuff I talk about that you should apply to every client. And it's in the video, you know, your proposal. What can you do for them? How can you help them? And you address the problem rather than, yeah, I can do this for you. Too many people on Fiverr and Upwork go, yeah, I can do this. I've got loads of skill. I can do it. Yeah, but so did 100 other people. What makes you different? And how can I trust you? Because a lot of them will say, I can do it, but they can't do it. And no disrespect to anyone, but the amount of people every day that contact me to say, I got a job on Fiverr. I need to do X, Y, Z. I don't know how to do it. And my reply is, so why did you agree to do it? Why did you agree to build an education website with courses and online webinars if you don't know how to do it? I need the money. That's not the answer. Stop taking on jobs where you stress yourself out. Take on jobs where from A to Z, you can do it. You might need a bit of support. You might need a bit of help or guidance. But if you're in the back of your mind, you're not sure, don't do it. If anyone comes to me and says they want a multi-vendor website, I won't do it. I have no experience of a multi-vendor website. Never had to do one. Haven't bothered learning. I could teach myself how to do it. I know I could. But I don't want to spend a week learning how to do something well and then realize, oh my God, this is really difficult. But my clients paid me a deposit. I better do it or I'm going to get a bad review. Just don't do it in the first place. Do what you can do in your sleep, right? Mamacita, do it in your sleep. That's what you want to do. Take care, 1066. God, I've missed out all these questions coming in. Yes, in fact, Ant, you are correct. Not Ant, sorry, Dave. You are correct who you're talking about, and you are correct with Big P as well. We've actually worked with Big P. We work with Big P. So he does some good stuff, but I do feel like her stuff, shall I tell you something? All right. So I'm going to answer everyone's questions on here in a moment, but I'm just going to stick on Dave's point. So, and recently, when they have their private Facebook group, loads of people were putting on their LinkedIn profiles. I started commenting on some of them to let them know you've put a massive profile in. You do know you're only allowed to have, I think it's 220, 230 characters. You're focusing too much on X, Y, Z. You want to hone in on something. And two of her helpers sent me a direct message saying, if you don't stop that, we're going to kick you off. You are not allowed to help other people. That's our job. And I was like, hold on. So if I think I can help someone out, I wasn't advertising my services. I was literally just saying to someone, your profile that you've posted here is 500 characters. Your limit is 220. Shorten it. Cut this out. Cut this out. Think about this. They're like, don't you dare do that. We'll cut you out. And I was like, ugh. You know why? Because they want people to join their membership and pay, in my opinion, a lot of money. And let's be honest, no one can guarantee anyone LinkedIn clients, right? Just because one of them got a client who paid 10 grand, they go, yeah, I got a 10 grand client, so can you. That's not how it works. Someone else in another forum said, hey, I landed a client with a £120,000 client. Yeah, that might be once in a lifetime. Something happened to make that happen. Not everyone will replicate it. Not everyone will get that same value. So people out there need to stop advertising. You're going to get 10 grand a week. We're going to make you £500 a day. In fact, I will make you £500 a day. You give me £600 and I will give you 500 back. There you go. You lost money and then you gained money. It's all a con at the end of the day. And I really love to hey, Andrew, I just always keep saying to people, don't be naive and gullible. Don't get sucked into this economies out there where they go, hey, I will train you up and you're going to make £10,000 a month. Yeah. Well, guess how they're making £10,000 a month? By you paying them. That's how they made their money. So if anyone says to you, yeah, you can get LinkedIn clients, you can get all this, they're talking bullshit. Okay, they're bullshitting you and bollocks, But the way I do it is I'm not selling you anything. It's free, but I'm helping you to do the homework to help yourself get found. Because that's the thing about web design, right? You got to get found. And once you're found, then people come to you. That's the key bit. Quickly answer the questions. Yeah. Phil Davis, React, JavaScript training. I started looking into JavaScript about 18 months ago, and I might get back into that, but JavaScript is like my kryptonite. SQL, programming, algorithms. I am a beast, right? NHS, modeling, risk of rehospitalization, working out the budgets for the next 5 years. I am a beast. You come to me if you want SQL training, programming language. JavaScript, I just hide a little bit. I just kind of disappear. Pretend I'm not here. JavaScript. I don't mind using code that's been tested and works, but JavaScript, I'm like, what? I don't get it. What does this mean? And even with CSS, I have to think a little bit, tinker, and then I get it to work. Anime Lala World, hello. My advice for a dreamer who wants to make an online reading free ebook. Any advice for a dreamer who wants to make an online reading free ebook website? Okay, well, first thing you got to do is get your ebook made. Get your ebook made, okay? Then for your online reading, what I would say to you though is if you're giving away your book for free as a magnet, how are you then going to make income? So is it that you give away like the intro and everything for free, but then the real hardcore stuff that people need to apply, maybe people need to pay for that? Paid Membership Pro. It's a plugin. Paid Membership Pro. It's free. You can have one-off payments, subscription payments, whatever payments, free even registration as well. So I would say to people, you register for free. So they're part of your newsletter now, and they can read your online ebook for free. But if they want to get the hardcore stuff, I don't mean erotica when I say hardcore, right? I'm not talking about hardcore. I mean the real juicy stuff, right? They might have to pay for it. Maybe one-to-ones, online membership, whatever. But I would think about maybe doing something like that. Because if you just give away everything for free, you're paying for hosting, Elementor Pro, all of this stuff. That's okay if you've got money and you don't care. But you've led them, they're coming, they're reading. How are you going to make income back? So think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing, okay? So Anime Lala World, it's not a bad idea. It's a lead magnet, free ebook, first 3 books maybe. It could be like if you were a graphic designer, you did comics, you might give away book 1 of a series or whatever for free, something like that. But then people have got to pay if they want the full graphic novel or whatever, or maybe it's a page on your website that you could eventually set up with Amazon, Crate Space or whatever they call it now, and you set up a printable book. Avenues of making an income. But if you give away everything for free, people just expect for free and they get nothing back for it. We have a membership, okay, where you get access to me and other people and a group. We really work hard together, helping each other out. It's not just me helping, it's the group helping as well. One-to-ones, group discussions, things like that. You have to pay for that because then we give access to other stuff as well. But the YouTube videos, the 5-day challenge we do, that's free. It's there to help people out. The key thing is building trust. And those of you that run sell products or anything like that, the key thing is trust. Do people know you? Do they recognize you? Do they relate to you? Do they resonate with what you say and how you behave? This is why I always say to some people, you're trying to build an audience, so be very careful what you say on social media. Do you like Trump? Dislike Trump. Do you like Biden? Dislike Boris Johnson, whatever, Labour, Conservative, whatever. Be careful of what you say, because sometimes our audience are so varied in height, religion, gender, binary, whatever, okay? What they wear, what they do, what they eat, what car they drive. Do they have an allotment? Do they have a microwave? They're varied, okay? I have a microwave. We all have, well, most. Look, they're varied. And if you start to be very forceful in your opinion over politics or the world or whatever, you could alienate a part of your market, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're selling something, sometimes you don't really care where they're from or what they do. As long as they enjoy and they like it, there's a higher chance they'll let other people know about it. The snowflake. Well, not exactly the snowflake, because snowflake is all, cancel culture and all that. But what I'm talking about is you want it to kind of, bellow out like the Big Bang. Boom. You want all of that to happen, right? Like the Boba Fett bomb, boom. You want all of that, okay? But if you start to be forceful with your views, you could alienate your audience. So be very careful of that. Don't alienate. And I still have a video to edit over here to do with site reviews. I might do this later because you know what? It takes ages when I'm doing this. We have been live for 1 hour, 35 minutes on Web Squadron FM. I'm your DJ today, and I hope you're all driving safely. Please have your seatbelts attached, keep your hands and arms in, and watch out for any airbags. Because an airbag will break your nose and save your life. Take your pick. But yeah, lead magnets are good. You know, you got a product. Most products out there are free to a point. You want the good stuff, you got to pay for it. And some people say, well, that's not fair. You know, I wanted that, but I got to pay for it. Yeah, but have you considered that the developers and designers of that product, have you considered how much they've spent creating that product? I don't care. What do you mean you don't care? They've spent money on doing stuff. So you can have it for free, but you want the good stuff, you probably got to pay for it. You know, it's about investing, okay? You know what I find funny? There are some people that will not they don't want to spend on a plugin or a solution or a consultant or even a good website. But they don't think twice about having the best trainers in the world. Oh yeah, look at these, £200. You know, they're going to wear out in a year or whatever, but they don't care. They do that. They don't think twice about that, right? Going out. Hey, I'm going out tonight. Meet my friends. We're going out eating, nightclub, whatever. Probably spend £100. They don't care. £100 gone. They don't care. But the minute you then start to say, oh, you know, you got the free version, but now you want the good stuff that comes with it, the extra stuff. Oh, I don't want to do that. And I can't help but look at them and go, so you're not willing to invest in something that's going to help you out, productivity, efficiency, solutions. You know, you don't need to use 5 plugins, you just got one. Now, anyone out there that uses Elementor free, that's up to you. That's entirely up to you. But Elementor free plus 4 or 5 extra plugins to do what you could have done with just Elementor Pro, it just slightly feels weird, right? Because like I've got an itch on my nose. My nose is itching, don't know why. Because the more plugins you have for Elementor add-ons, conflict, incompatibility, lots of updates. And every time there's an update related to Elementor or an add-on, you're going to sweat. Girl, you're going to sweat some more. No, girl, I'm going to make you sweat. Sweat like you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, girl, I'm going to push it some more. La, 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 long, or something like that. Anyway, you're going to sweat. Plugin incompatibility, right? So just invest in Elementor Pro. And if you spend $200 or whatever, and you get 25 licenses, you're going to use one for yourself, the other 24, when you have clients and you give them a maintenance package. You can't just give it to them. As part of a maintenance package, that includes a license. And they're probably going to pay you $400, $500, $600 or pounds a year. That includes that. And when you work it out, $200 divided by 25, what's that? $7? Am I right? I don't know. I might be wrong. $7 a license. And they're paying you $500, $600. That one client that paid one maintenance for the year has paid all of your 25 licenses. All in one go. And you've still got 23 left. Ka-ching. It's not all about money, but it's about solutions. And if you've got 20 clients and you only decide to use Elementor free and they've all got different plugins, get ready for a world of pain when things start to go down or not working or issues. Over 99% of the websites we've built only have Elementor Pro and other plugins, but no Elementor add-ons. One website we had to use premium add-ons, and it was for a particular It was for a particular, I think it was a tab, something to do with tabs, something like that. Modal something. That was it. Every other website, we just do Elementor Pro. There's no happy, there's no premium, there's no essential, there's no panty liner, there's no nothing. Because we like to be safe and secure and careful. So 1066, sorry if I've not looked at the message. Yeah, I went to the website. The hamburger menu worked fine, 1066. I did the review and the hamburger was working fine, okay? So I did the website review today. We don't touch your website, but we don't log into it. So if there was an issue, there might have been an issue, but we reviewed it and the review will be out in 11 hours, okay? In 11 hours, your review will be up. Ali dropship plugin. I don't really look at dropship plugins if I'm honest, Bomana. So I would say you got to do a Google search. When you search for it, though, on Google for dropship, WordPress dropship plugin, when you search, go to your results and look at the last month. Okay, look at the last month. Okay, so you're looking at what's the latest plugins and reviews in the last month. So that's up to date stuff. Okay, don't look at stuff from a year ago. Oh, true, Ants. You know where they say this. So where people say, yeah, you know, I did this membership and whatever, and I got a job for. Look, there was someone, and I got into a massive argument with them last year. They were on the Elemental groups a lot, and they kept putting messages. He was, I can't remember what his name was, but he had really long hair and a really bushy beard. Okay. And he was telling everyone, I made $250,000 last year. And I challenged him and challenged him and challenged him. He talked about how he had another expert who worked with him and they would do video calls. And I said to him, I've looked on your Facebook. That's your wife. That person who you're saying is another expert is your wife with a different surname, but that's your wife. And when they do video calls, he's in a dark room and he's like this in the corner of a room. He's in the corner of a room. She's in another room. And I said to him, I bet you're in the same house. She's at one side of the house and you're at the other, aren't you? And he didn't like it. And he kept telling everyone, we made $250,000 last year. I went, prove it. Show me the invoice. I said, hide the name, but show me the invoice. And then eventually he did. It was one customer. The customer was his friend. Because I then dug around on Facebook and I found it was his friend who he's been working with for the last 5 years. So this money was for previous work and future work. Great, he got $250,000. Great, but that wasn't all profit. A lot of that money was actually to pay for tons of servers and stuff as well. So basically, stop bullshitting and pissing people about by saying, yeah, $250,000. Here's my expert, who's your wife. And when you do video calls, you're in the same house, but you're in opposite ends of the room. Like, seriously? You didn't think I'd spot that? And what also gave it away was one of his intro videos he did. It was a room, and it just happened to be the same room his wife does videos in from a slightly different angle. So we've gone from this angle to this angle. The trouble is the window and the shelves and the wardrobe did not change. Did not change. And it wasn't an IKEA wardrobe either. So you can't say, oh, well, it was an IKEA wardrobe. We've all got an IKEA wardrobe. The harsh truth. The harsh truth. I go on and on, don't I? I'm reading all the comments here, reading all the comments. Pay-per-click websites. Depends what they're pay-per-clicking on. So Anime Lala Worlder says, what about pay-per-click website? Well, again, what are they clicking? And do you think there's an audience for them to do that? And if it's pay-per-click, well, in a way, then it's just like you could set up products in a way, and then they click it. And when they purchase it, then it gives them access. There's a plugin. I did a video on it. Search for WooCommerce product membership, something like that. So you got to purchase a product, and when you purchase a product, it then means you can access a page or content. But what would they be clicking on to get? Sounds dodgy. It's not dodgy, I'm joking. Exactly, Freelance Barcelona. On your portfolio, don't showcase every project you did, because I've done projects where I'm like, I do not like this. I've done it because that's what the client wants, but my God, this is ugly. This looks like a 1999 website. This is horrendous, but this is what they want. Don't advertise those on your portfolio because people will judge you. Doesn't matter how lovely your website is, they're going to look at your portfolio. And if your portfolio looks bog standard, they will think, well, that's what you do as well. Your website might be nice, but when we come to work with you, this is what we're going to get. So be careful of what you advertise. Hey, Michelle. I'm just quickly looking at the messages now because I was going on a rant. Yeah, I know what you mean, Phil. I know what you mean, Phil. I mean, I have to be careful. I've had people make accusations against me. I've had people attack me a little bit on the Elementor groups. They send me a direct message going, oh, you think you know this, you think you know that. And I'm like, I don't think I know anything. I'm just providing a solution. Take it or leave it. I'm telling you, mate. Okay, so a lot of these people, so what 1066 says about private detective, when they come out and they go, yeah, I've made all this money, I've done all this, there's a trail. You can always go back and search and do a trail. I was head of analytics for the NHS Business Intelligence. You know, worked in Leicester, worked in Lincoln, worked with some London CCGs for a long time ago, Kent and all that. I've worked. My mindset is to dig deeper, find the root cause, find the problem, find why people are going in and out of hospital, what's happening with the health, find things out, investigate. And when someone comes out with, hey, yeah, we've made this and we've done that, they're like, hey, I tell you what, there's someone called, I think he's called, what's he called? Expert Web Design. They put out tons of adverts on Facebook. I mean, a lot. And they always use a different company name. And what they say is, do you want a website for £125? Click here, right? When you click it, it then asks you for your details and you hit send. And then it says to you, we'll get back in touch with you with a web designer. So then they take your details, they harvest it and give it out to web designers. So I tested it out. And what they did is they then sent me a list of 20 companies they work with. I contacted 6 of them, the first 6. 5 of them told me they don't work with this company no more because this company used to send them rubbish leads. So just because someone has put their details in, they class that as a lead. And then these companies would pay £2,000 a month for 30 leads. And the majority of the leads were not even real. Fake. You contact them and they go, I didn't want a website. Who are you? And let's say there were 5 of them that were real. You then had 50 people contacting the same 5 people. Now imagine I've said I want a website and I've got 50 people emailing me, ringing me up. I'm going to get really cheesed off really quick. They talk. They just scammers. Okay, I'm going to try and pronounce this here now. Jung Din Fix. Jung Din Fix. Do I have to fill in the gaps? Is your name? I can't even think of a name. Jung Din Fix. How you doing? I challenge customers all the time. If at any point a customer or a client makes me feel low, makes me doubt myself, or starts to make out they own me because they've paid for my time or whatever, I back out. Because why did I go into self employment? Why did I go down this route and let people put you down? I've worked places where you've worked for bosses or whatever, and they can get away with doing a lot. They can make your life a misery. They can throw work at you that you got to do. They can say things to you to your face, but you are scared to answer back because you're scared about your job, your income, your earnings, promotion. You just take it. But when you're self-employed, I am not going to let someone talk me down or make me feel bad when I know I did above and beyond for you. I did everything. Even when you messed me around, I still tried to help you and make it work. If they make you feel like shit, back off. And I kind of go, look, I think we need to rework or come to an agreement over things or whatever. But if I start to get a hint that they think you're just a web designer, sometimes people talk to web designers like we are the filth of the earth. Oh, you're just a web designer. Yeah, well, we're skilled people. We're professionals. Okay? Whether you're a plumber, gas engineer, bus driver, train driver, doctor, nurse, lawyer, web designer, developer, logo designer, content writer, journalist, whatever. We are professionals. And I am more of a web designer than someone who isn't. Just like someone who is a cleaner, is a better cleaner and more professional at it than I am. That does not give me the right to say, well, you're just a cleaner. Hospital porters, you're just a hospital porter. No, they probably know more about first aid, handling, dealing with emergency situations than me. So stand up and be proud, okay? We are web designers, developers. We are magicians on the page. We dance on the keyboard with our fingers. We can make your mouse come alive. So just answering questions is, sorry, I keep deviating. And we do have a mastery membership group. You do have to pay to be part of it, and we have a private Facebook group, but that is all private. If anyone, if look, I'll put the link here, but I'm not advertising this. I'm not saying you have to do this. All right, that's not what I'm about. Okay, but we do have a mastery membership, but this is no obligation, right? I'm not telling you you got to do this. You're going to make millions of pounds. Nope. All right, but um, in fact, Ant, if you're part of the 5-day challenge, I don't know if you are or not. I think you are. We talk about it during there. Okay. Michelle, that burns my waffles. Oh, you're just a content writer. You've got loads of time on your word. I bet you sit there doing crosswords all day. You know, um, once someone said to me, I want a 2-hour meeting with you, but it's going to be at 10 p.m. UK time. And they're in the UK too. And I was like, can't we do it earlier? No, I'm too busy. I'm an architect. I'm too busy. And I went, well, 10 p.m. is quite late. I go, why? You must have tons of free time all day. You're just a web designer. How many websites do you do? And basically I went, sorry, mate, I'm not working with you. And they really wanted to work with me. And I was like, sorry, no, not interested. Sorry, no. When you devalue my time or my skill, don't want to know. Because if they devalue you now, imagine what they're going to do later on, okay? Imagine what they're going to do. If they don't respect you now, your timescales, your deadlines, and what you say, imagine what will happen a month down the line when you want to finish the job, you want to get paid, or finish to get the final payment, get sign off, get a review. If a customer, I mean, at the end of the day, Working with customers isn't just about getting paid. You want that review so you can stick it on LinkedIn, social media, whatever, you know? So getting paid is great, but getting that review, because if the customer likes you, they will refer you. And if you haven't watched the video, how to get clients that we just released, you better watch it because right at the end, we talk about referral incentives. Referral. And I'm not talking about sweets. Don't give them a Malteser. Hey, here's a Big Mac. No. Or a cheeseburger. No. Referral incentives. Yeah, so you have to email me, Jing Ding Fix. So I've got 3 more websites I've reviewed this morning. The video for that comes out in 11 hours time. And if you email your website, I do them in chunks. The next time I have 3 websites, I'll do it. But email me your website, and if like if I feel like, yeah, I can get this done in 10 minutes, I'll quickly do it. Okay. But website reviews, um, or or you can tell us your website address here now, and we'll do it now. I won't share the screen because I can't, because it's YouTube. I can't, I'm just using a YouTube webcam, phone. But if you want us to review it now, we'll do it now, really quick. Michelle is so right. Building relationships matters massively. Because if a client's still working with you in a year's time, there'll be more work. Trust me, there is always more work. 5 years' time, 10 years' time, friends, family, they'll recommend you. Word of mouth, it matters. And if you don't do a good job, you just lost 5, 10 years worth of potential work. I've got clients. They want changes. We do them. No props. They want a new page. I will say, okay, I'll do that based on today's prices. Okay. So you paid X a year and a half ago. But I hate to say it, you now want a page. My rates now are maybe double what you paid for an entire website. That's life. I'm sorry, but that's life. It's like if you buy a car, you got a car, right? And at the time you bought the car, one tire was $100. And you used the same garage where you bought the car, the dealer. 5 years' time, you go back to the garage because you need a new wheel. They're not going to give you a wheel at the same cost as it was 5 years ago. They'll do the work. You trust them. You know them. They know what they're doing. But the tire is now $200. It's double. And you might go, hey, what's going on here? They only used to be $100 5 years ago. Yeah, well, 10 years ago, I bet this was cheaper. Not that I bought it 10 years ago and I just left it in a larder unit. No, I bought it recently. But prices change, right? So if you got customers, let's say you built a website for them when you were first starting off and it was £240 for a 5-page website. £240. Now they want a brand new page. And I'm like, okay, that's going to take about 2-3 hours. You're now paying £240 for that one page. And I've got so many customers, they're not happy. They go, oh, your prices have shot up. I'm really sorry, but that's life. That's how it is. What are you charging people? What are you charging? What were you charging 2 years ago? And what are you charging now? And their prices have gone up. But so have ours. The pricing strategy is covered in the video, How to Get Clients. We talk about the pricing strategy. Okay. Oh, and there was one website we did for someone. And at one time, I called it our flagship website because I loved the way it looked. The images, the colors, the way I made it work because the colors were pink, aqua blue, neon orange, but it was a really nice, powerful, bold neon colors. But the way basically you got a page, right? And it was mainly white, and I had the colors. Anything with colors was happening here. So it was almost like it flowed. It was a flowing effect and it looks nice. They wanted admin account, fine, because they wanted to manage it themselves. Now they totally messed it up. The performance score is 20%. They've added in images which look like they just took a photograph of something. Oh, we're going to have a voucher. Click, click. Looks awful. The image colors, it's just. So we never tell anyone about that website now because our name is still at the bottom of that website and I'm not proud of it. I really am not. They totally messed it up. And when they said to me, oh, we want to go to our own host now, nothing wrong with you, but we got a cheaper deal. I was like, yeah, fine, go. Here you go. Here's the website. Downloaded it, import it, go. Do what you want. I don't care. Lost interest because I was worried. Oh my God. What if they come back and they go, oh, can we put it back to how it was or whatever? They would have to pay me a lot of money to just look at that website again. Right, we've been live for 2 hours now. And I'm probably going to stop in a bit now. I am going to stop now. Yeah. So, and the reason I'm stopping now is because I just need to get on with some of it. So I haven't eaten yet as well, by the way. I just got to go and do stuff. But I want to say thank you to everyone who's joined in. Michelle, Charlie as well on here. They're part of the Mastery membership, founding members. They know what we're all about. And when we do these live chats, it's a little bit different. We're a little bit more informal, honest. We say what we want to say. And we look after each other or try and offer tips and advice. So look, everyone, you take care. Okay, don't forget the get clients video, which is here. No, not that one. That's the wrong video. Take care, everyone. Right? If you haven't eaten, go and eat. Go and grab something to eat. Don't collapse like I think I'm about to collapse. I'm feeling very like, oh. But take care, everyone. See you soon. And we'll chat again. I'm not going to do another live session today because I've got other stuff to do. Got to go check my son is still alive as well. I can't hear Fortnite, so I hope he's okay. So take care. See you all soon. All right.